Hello, I'm Ollie Davis from WrestleTalk's YouTube channel, and if you're a fan of NGW like me, then click the subscribe button to support them and get notified first on all their latest videos.
Over the past 7 days, our executive producer, Mark the Beast Labbett, has made a series of decisions that will have huge ramifications for the NGW title picture, not least with regard to Zack Gibson and his actions in the Destiny Rumble. We'll hear from Liverpool's #1 later on. Plus, the winner of the Destiny Rumble, Liam Slater, goes one-on-one with his arch nemesis, Joseph Connors, in a match where even more is at stake. British Wrestling Weekly on the air. Dave Bradshaw here at ringside with former British Heavyweight Champion Alex Shane. And Alex, a huge night for Liam Slater.
Well, Dave, not only is this Liam's opportunity to get his first ever singles match win on this programme, but thanks to Mark Labbett, as you mentioned earlier, the stakes are even higher. We'll explain why in just a moment.
Liam had perhaps the biggest moment of his career at the Destiny Rumble, but now that guaranteed championship opportunity hangs in the balance.
Well, Dave, you're absolutely right, because as you can see here on your screen, every member of Joe Connors' faction that entered that Destiny Rumble was doing so, knowing full well that should they win, that title shot would go directly to Connors. According to Connors, Liam Slater still had a verbal contract to make him part of Connors' faction, therefore meaning that his win, as you see him right here, would go to Connors. You add to that the fact that Liam Slater was responsible for Joseph Connors losing his title shot, and as a result this contest has an entirely new dynamic, Dave.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponents.
Well, you're absolutely right, Alex. Mark Labbett has stated that Liam Slater must beat Joseph Connors, or else Connors gets that guaranteed title shot that Slater won at the Destiny Rumble.
Just when Liam Slater thinks he is free once and for all of Joseph Connors, Connors finds a way to weasel himself back into Slater's life and ruin the most important victory of his pro wrestling career. Oh, and he's got a microphone, Dave.
Connors looking around Hull City Hall with those devious eyes. What on earth will the righteous one have to say to Liam Slater here?
It's the first time that Connors has been face to face with Slater since Slater cost Connors a title shot with that huge steel chair, and you can feel the tension in the Hull City Hall.
Listen to this reaction for Connors.
Liam. You seem to have forgotten how this relationship works. Let me remind you, you made a verbal contract with me that if you lost, which you did, that I'd become your owner and you'd become my property.
The way Joseph Connors treats Liam Slater is inhuman.
So, when you entered the Destiny Rumble, you weren't representing Liam Slater, you were representing Joseph Connors.
He's trying to steal the most important moment of Liam's life on a technicality.
Which means Liam Slater doesn't have a future new generation wrestling title shot. the righteous Joseph Connors has a future New Generation title shot.
Well, that's only if he can beat Liam, Dave. And I tell you what, Liam's not going to go down without a fight. Look at him.
And when you acted so insubordinately and cost me the NGW Championship against Matt Myers, that insubordination has to be paid for. And I'm not the man who's gonna do it this evening.
Hold on. What?
But I know just the man who's gonna take out every single ounce of frustration and pent-up aggression your owner has on you. I think you know who he is. Without further ado,
It sounds like Connors is refusing to fight Slater. Oh God, that's Screwface's music. Don't tell me Slater's gonna have to go through Screwface here.
But Dave, the question to me is, if Liam has to face Screwface and not Connors, what does this mean for the stipulation Mark Labbett has made that Liam has to beat Connors to confirm his Destiny Rumble title shot? I mean, this has thrown everything up in the air, and we're only just getting started on British Wrestling Weekly this week.
That's a great point. So many questions arising from this decision, this latest bout of mind games from Joseph Connors.
Well, Dave, let's not forget that it was Screwface and that absolutely vicious twisting neckbreaker finishing move that he used on Liam Slater, which forced Slater to join Joseph Connors. A combination of that and the fact that Liam Slater thought he was finally free of Connors, coming off the biggest win of his career, must be wreaking havoc on his mental state right about now. What a mountain Liam Slater must climb on British Wrestling Weekly.
And it is a mountain he has never climbed before. Liam Slater, still unbelievably yet to win a singles match on this program. He has of course won the Destiny Rumble, but given his history with Screwface, there will be seeds of doubt planted in the mind of Liam Slater about whether he can get this done, whether he can adapt to this sudden change, a different opponent, and defeat Screwface right here in Hull City Hall.
Well, it's a change to our advertised matchup, I've got to tell you. After these two were the last two men in the Destiny Rumble, and the Herculean effort we saw from Slater after that body slam on the stage, crawling back into the ring and finally eliminating Screwface, seeing a one-on-one matchup between these two men right now is a very interesting showdown for me personally.
So Slater versus Screwface, and again, we don't know what any of this means in terms of Slater's future championship prospects. As far as we know, of course, he's still due a title opportunity given that win the Destiny Rumble. But look at this between these two from the opening bell.
And look at the strategy for Slater going down low, trying to take the big man off his feet, straight for the legs. You know, Slater is a different man from the one we saw debut on this show so many seasons ago. And look at the fight of Slater, taking it to Screwface for the opening bell. Wow.
Oh God, but Slater just smashed face first right into the middle of the canvas. That is the power of Screwface on full display.
And I can tell you now, this one is not going to be a great wrestling match. This one has the potential to be an incredible fight.
Already.
Oh, back to the leg, look at that.
The pace of this one from the get-go has been remarkable as Screwface is trying to wear down Slater with these strikes. See a big uppercut there again. Takes Slater off his feet.
Liam Slater is the epitome of the word perseverance, and that's one thing that Joseph Connors just can't get his head around. Oh, let's look at that. Slater back on his feet, a roll up there, sends Screwface down for a pin. Referee in position, and fast action here.
Slater on the shoulder thrust right into the abdomen of Screwface. Tried to leap over the top. Screwface moved out of the way. And Screwface, that sit-down vertical splash right into the breadbasket. The cover pushes the face of Slater into the canvas, and it's good for a 2 count.
And that's what makes Screwface so dangerous. You know, it looked like Liam Slater was going for that sunset flip over the rope, but Screwface is an incredible wrestler. wrestler in his own right. He had that move scouted. He knew exactly what to do, and the consequences were devastating for Liam Slater.
Screwface trying to send Slater to the rope. Slater will count against the head down, but does it too early. This match will continue when we return. Don't go anywhere.
Watch incredible New Generation Wrestling action on your TV, tablet or mobile phone right now, and all completely free to view with the brand new NGW YouTube channel. Featuring the latest episodes of the weekly TV show NGW British Wrestling Weekly, as well as hundreds of hours of high-flying archive content. Visit www.ngwyoutube.com and press subscribe right now to be notified first about all of the latest exciting video content, completely free to view and ready to watch anytime you want.
All NGW wrestlers are highly trained professional athletes. Please do not attempt anything that you see in this show at home.
Back here on British Wrestling Weekly, Liam Slater finds himself unexpectedly in a one-on-one match against Screwface.
And all through the commercial break, Slater has given it all he has, fighting back against Screwface. I tell you, Screwface looks impervious to pain, no matter what Slater throws at him.
And Slater has thrown everything at him, absolutely everything. He's still going here. He sends Screwface face first into that turnbuckle.
Off the ropes goes Slater. Screwface comes back. Oh, ducks a clothesline, and look at Slater going for the waist. He's trying to wrestle the big brawler, but Screwface is just too much for Liam Slater. Huge short arm clothesline.
Screwface once more trying to end it. Slater kicks out again. Screwface didn't hook the leg, and Screwface may be in danger of underestimating the tenacity of Liam Slater.
And Screwface standing on the fingers and the hand of Liam Slater. This guy is just vicious, and now he's got that arm on. Just look at that, he's trying to break that arm of Slater.
And you know that behind the curtain, Joseph Connors is watching this and enjoying every single moment that Screwface is inflicting pain here on Slater.
And Connors is thrown a huge spanner in the works for the plan concocted by Mark Labbett. And that plan, much of it is as a result of Zack Gibson, Liverpool's #1, who we'll hear from before the end of this broadcast. Don't go anywhere.
Screwface putting the boot in to Liam Slater, who is absolutely exhausted down in the corner. And once again, it is worth saying, Slater, of course, had not prepared for this opponent. Slater, psychologically and physically, had prepared for a match against his arch nemesis, Joseph Connors, and once again, he has been denied that opportunity here.
Well, that's the nature of the ever-changing landscape in New Generation Wrestling. And talking of that landscape, wait until you hear what our executive producer, Mark the Beast Labbett, has decided to do for a season finale to clear up the NGW heavyweight title picture. Dave, that is huge news coming up before the end of the broadcast.
It really, really is. Mark the Beast Labbett has had so many big decisions to make in the past week, and as you will see, he has taken decisive action, just as Screwface did there, getting the boot up right into the face of Slater. And Slater now deposited unceremoniously over the top rope.
Dave, this match has been a massacre so far. Screwface is literally dissecting Liam Slater, and Slater has been almost unable to maintain any type of offense. In fact, he's been unable to maintain any type of defense, and now Screwface is going ringside. This could get ugly quick.
Slater being given very, very little time to recover. Screwface is stalking him here, and the referee has a count on, but Screwface determined to continue this assault relentlessly on Slater.
And I believe that Joseph Connors has given direct instructions to Screwface to end Liam Slater. He's in for the fight of his life, and he comes back with a dropkick. Could this be the turning point, Dave? Look at the face of Slater.
The heart of Liam Slater knows no bounds as Slater went chin first right into the forearm of Screwface, who is going to try and put the finishing touches on here.
Look at the replay here. Slater was on fire. He started a full head of steam, but all of that energy was used against him in his skull with that huge forearm. And you have to believe that it's only a matter of time before Screwface sets up for that twisted neck breaker. And if he hits it, Dave, this one is finished for Liam Slater, along with his NGW title chances.
Slater is out on his feet as Screwface Screwface batters him from pillar to post, but once again Slater finds a way to fight back, not once but twice in that corner, and now a third time, moves out of the way. Slater onto the second turnbuckle. Screwface tries to sweep the leg, and the back of Slater's head bounces off the turnbuckle like a basketball.
Sends him off the ropes, Dave, and look at this huge powerbomb. Oh my God, centre of the ring, he's got him, Dave.
That's gotta do it, that's gotta do it. Oh, Slater gets the right shoulder up somehow.
Wow. I tell you, Liam Slater is in more trouble than I've seen him in potentially ever in New Generation Wrestling. He just cannot get a break. Every time it looks like he's coming back, as it did here, Screwface has got someone else in store.
But on the flip side of that, whatever Screwface is throwing at Liam Slater, Slater keeps fighting back. He keeps kicking out, and Screwface, I think, is getting a little bit frustrated by that.
Yeah, but how long can that keep going for, Dave? Slater is literally out on his feet, and all that needs to happen is for him to stumble into that twisting neck breaker from Screwface, and this one is over, I do believe.
Screwface maintaining control, picks him up, drops him down with a hard vertical suplex. And again into the cover. Again a 2 count, and again Slater kicks out.
Dave, this may just be the most one-sided wrestling match I've ever seen on this programme, and it's reaching the point where I'm becoming somewhat, I hate to say it, but disturbed. I mean, Liam Slater does not know the meaning of the word quit, but it may temporarily end his career if something doesn't change quickly.
Screwface with another huge uppercut as Slater sinks down to one knee. And you're right, I'm not sure Slater knows what's good for him here. Maybe the referee needs to think about whether this one can continue if Slater can't fight back, but fight back is exactly what he's doing. And Enziguri clips Screwface around the head. You know, coming into this week's episode, we thought the big question was going to be whether Liam Slater could pick up his first ever singles win. But at this point, winning seems secondary. It's about survival here for Slater.
And look how groggy Slater is, Dave, but he still fights back. The perseverance, the persistence, the Screwface still on his feet. Oh, and this is how he won the Rumble, up to the second rope with that drop kick. Sends Screwface down.
It sends him down, but has it sent him out? Slater with the side press, and out at one. Out at one comes Screwface.
And how must that feel for Slater? For him to hit the move that he won the Destiny Rumble with, and Screwface kicking out at one, as you said. But this crowd is behind Slater, and I tell you, it's deafening in here.
Yeah, it's impossible to be disheartened with the support of these raucous fans. Screwface goes for the boot. Slater catches him. Slater with the side suplex on Screwface. And Screwface, though, he's still on his feet.
This is the first series of moves we've seen from Slater this whole match, which has a chance of turning the tide. Look at Slater, head of steam, and a second big clothesline in the corner.
Screwface is reeling now. Slater goes behind into the full Nelson, but the big couple of elbows from Screwface sets him free. Slater, though, lands behind again. Another full Nelson drops him. Slater, the cover to win his first ever singles match. Oh, and Screwface kicks out at 2.5.
Can you imagine what it's like to be the winner of the Destiny Rumble, a man that thought he was going to get an NGW title shot, but is still yet to win a singles match on this programme? Slater has given everything he can to walk away with that win, but it's looking more and more likely that Screwface may not be the opponent to make that a reality.
Sheer grit, sheer determination on the face of Liam Slater. Again into the full Nelson. Once more, Screwface wriggles his way free. Big boot into the chest. And now he'll go for that neck breaker and
that's it, Dave.
Screwface to end it. There's two, and Slater's out. Slater's out. Screwface cannot believe it.
That is the most expressive look I've ever seen on Screwface's face. He can't believe it, and neither can I. Remember, that's the move that cost Liam Slater his freedom. But when it mattered most right now, Slater had enough in the tank to kick out at 2 3/4.
And symbolically, what does that mean inside the mind of Liam Slater, that he kicked out of that, of all moves?
The face of Slater is telling a different story to the one we've seen this entire contest. And look at the look on Screwface again. He feels a change in the air. And that big kick. But, Dave, Slater refuses to stay down.
Slater, as we said, pure determination, and Screwface, for maybe the first time ever, we're seeing some self-doubt on his face. Still, though, just booting Slater repeatedly in the face.
Look at this from Liam Slater. Enough is enough. And he refuses to take any more.
Well, Slater surprises Screwface, gets those shoulders pinned to the mat. Screwface out at 2. Slater giving him no time to rest, clothesline in the corner. Slater will send him to the other side. Screwface leaps behind, goes for that neck breaker again.
He's got him.
Oh, Slater found a way out. Slater's got him pinned. Slater!
My God!
Slater just won his first ever singles match.
Here is your winner, Liam Slater!
It felt for all the world that the day would never come when Liam Slater would win one-on-one on British Wrestling Weekly. But despite the best efforts of Joseph Connors and Screwface, that day has finally arrived.
And how ironic that it was reversing the move that sent him to Connors in the first place that Liam Slater scores his first ever televised singles victory.
Well, Slater's championship opportunity may still hang in the balance, but the NGW title picture is about to get a whole lot clearer. First of all, let's hear from the man at the centre of that controversy, Liverpool's number 1, Zack Gibson.
People have been asking me, Zack Gibson, why did you screw Nathan Cruz out of the Destiny Rumble? We're not Yanks. This isn't Brett screwed Vince. This is British wrestling. And Nathan Cruz, I told you heading in to the Destiny Rumble that all debts were paid. Me and you were even. And the Destiny Rumble was every man for himself. I didn't screw you out of the Destiny Rumble. I just eliminated you out of the Destiny Rumble. So yeah, I didn't win the Destiny Rumble. But let me just clear something up. For the past few months, I've not been training for the Destiny Rumble because I have been laser focused on reclaiming the Davey Boy Smith Cup. Day in, day out at my gym, I have not been practicing throwing people over the top rope in some multi-man match. No, I've been practicing dropping people on the deck, wrapping their arm around the head, locking the Shankly gates and winning matches. Singles matches, one-on-one, pure wrestling matches, because that's what I do better than anyone, anywhere around the globe. And that's why I am going to reclaim the Davey Boy Smith Cup.
Well, Zack Gibson may see nothing wrong with his illegal elimination of Rampage Brown and Nathan Cruz at the Destiny Rumble, but Mark the Beast Labbett disagrees. He has ordered that in 2 weeks' time, in our season finale, 2 former champions, Nathan Cruz and Rampage Brown, will go head-to-head with the current champion, Matt Myers, in a 3-corners match for the NGW title. But next week, the Gen X League returns as Kip Sabian makes his NGW debut against El Ligero as part of NGW's open door policy. It's Kip Sabian versus El Ligero next week, right here on British Wrestling Weekly.